Yes, Zaga, Yaga. You know the vibes. You rocking out with yours truly. Showtime, sizzle. I am the source.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing on this Saturday? You know the vibes. You rocking out with yours truly. Showtime, sizzle. Team Tucker Media Marketing Agents. I want to speak about the heavyweight fight that just took place over there in the UK. Great fight. Entertaining fight. For two heavyweights. Joe Joyce, man. Shout out to his team, man. I know his coach, man, Manny. He was giving them great instructions, man. Joe Joyce, man, lack of head movement. You see what I put in my description, man. Lack of head movement, kept his head on the line. Yo, the Chinaman, um, 6'10", 280, man. He got it done. He was confident, right? He was confident leading up to this fight. Because if you pay attention to, you know, what was being said, he said that he was going to do this. He said it and he went out and did it. Um, Before I got on, I watched some of Joe Joyce's other performances, right? His name finally caught up to him, right? The juggernaut. He takes a lot of punches. He was doing the same thing tonight, but this time the accumulation of punishment on his eye. And shout out to my man WCS. I was texting WCS while I was watching it, and WCS was like Joe Joyce was throwing punches in slow motion. That's what he does. But we kept going back and forth, and I'm like, yo, look at his eyes. Eye is taking a toll. He's eating too many shots, and that's what you're seeing transpire. The accumulation of shots. Once the ref went to the doctor, and the doctor whispered in his ear, and they was checking his vision. Like with the fingers, like how many fingers am I holding up? And another telling sign was when he went into the corner. I believe it was like after the fourth, it might be in the fifth round. And his coach, man, he asked him, Ismail, asked him, can he see out the eye? And how he responded, he didn't respond like you would want your fighter to respond. So you knew it was only a matter of time. But in fairness, right? That's his first loss. Now he got things to work on. But like I said, I just think that his name and the style that he's been fighting finally caught up to him. Because he's not a now I'm gonna give it to you on you know, terminology that y'all can understand, break it down, the source, break it down, right? His name is the Juggernaut. A lot of fans and people out that talk boxing, they was giving him props for his name, right? But as a you know, if you break down his style, how he fights, he was not defensively sound. He always gets hit a lot, and that's what his opponents, um, the Chinaman. I keep calling him the Chinaman. He was saying he knew it, man. His team and him had a valid game plan. He was able to land that straight left all night. That straight left was finding a home all night, man. For those of y'all that play this back, listen to it, man. See, when I come on here and I talk boxing like this and I dissect the fight, you're dealing with somebody that is in it, man. You hear me? A lot of times when I used to come on here and I used to talk my source, I guess for whatever reason, a lot of y'all, most of y'all, all y'all probably didn't like me, you know, because I always say this, man, jealousy. And one thing about YouTube and YouTube boxing, it's not many leaders in YouTube boxing. It's a lot of followers, right? And people on YouTube tend to follow or listen, like what my man WCS would say, they're a lot of sheep. So when I used to talk my source, right? Um, and not only that, I know it's people that probably want my spot, because they feel like what they do on YouTube makes them relevant, right? No, get in the gym, do some things that really make you relevant in real life. See, YouTube don't really make you relevant, man. It doesn't, man. It really don't, man. Because some of the biggest platforms, right, after they shut down their lives and they're no longer to discussing boxing, who are they? Are they important? No. I'm sorry to say that, man, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, I got a little bit of time right now to kill. So I said, why not come on and shoot the breeze, right? Shoot the breeze. But Joe Joyce got a lot to work on. 37 years old, late start. Just he just needs head movement, man. He took a lot of punches that he could have easily slipped. He could have easily slipped, could have avoided, but it's boxing, man. And the one thing about heavyweights, he'll be back, man. He'll be back. One loss is not gonna end his career, but he has to work on those things, man. He has to work on those things, man. The Chinaman now, 39 years old. I've been seeing on social media. Now he is the WBO interim champion, which means he is pretty much, I think he's in the driver's seat now for possibly having a fight with Usyk, right? They said that he might possibly have a fight with Usyk. He's the mandatory. So we gotta wait to see how that goes, man. Like I said, congratulations to him. Older guy, but now he's in the position, man. He's in position. That's what it's about, right? Putting yourself in position. Definitely go check out I just uploaded a video addressing some stuff. Definitely check that out. Fire content as always. We dropping the content. You know, Definitely check that out, man. Let's see, one thing about my content, I'm gonna call stuff out, man. I had to call it out, man. I watched, Champ Size video. Champ Size had Bill Haney on, Captain Bill. That's what I call him, Captain Bill. And his fighter. I finally seen the full video on the and I had to break it down, man. Using the stuff that Bill said, you know. But hopefully, this go and support that. I don't think it's that long of a video. You know, definitely check it out though from a real team player, man. And and the things that I said in that video, I stand on. Like before I did the video, and before I came to the laundromat and all that, I was talking with my brother, and those were his exact words. Those were his exact words. But I want to see what how Joyce bounced back. He got hit a lot, man. Caught up to him, man. He was getting robbed. One thing I can say though, he didn't. Well, he buckled a little bit. I think it might have been the second round, third round, one of the rounds. He got kind of rattled. He got buckled. Um, but he didn't drop. That's his mo as the juggernaut, right? He always is able to take a punch. But it's only so many punches you could take because look what happened to his eye, man. Like, he wanted to continue on as a warrior, but they stopped it. I wish they would have let. I don't. You can't say that. Can't, man. It was Daniel Du Bois all over again. Remember, Daniel Du Bois took a knee. Remember how he did Daniel Du Bois's eye, and now it got turned around. That's how his eye got done. I don't know if his eye socket is broke, but man, that big 6'10", he's 6'10", right? 6'10", 280. Man, them shots was adding up, man. They definitely was adding up, man. You gonna hear a little crunch, man. Let me open up this bag of Doritos, man. Fresh bag, man. Nice. So right now, if Joe Joyce, if you're part of Joe Joyce's team, what do you do? He got obviously I got to heal up. But what's the next move if you was part of Joe Joyce's team? Um, I think you stay with Manny because, like I said, Manny was giving him good instructions. He just wasn't. Manny was telling him he just had his head on the line. I forget what round it was in between. Watching it, I'm like, man, Manny's a hell of a coach. Because Manny was telling him, like, yo, you're keeping your head on the line too much. You're keeping your head on the line. His head was right there in the pocket, man. No head movement. So I would say stay with Manny. Manny was giving you proper instructions. It's just you wasn't, doing it. I think you should take a soft touch. Get right back in the gym after you're cleared. Um, get a soft touch, man, to get your confidence back. 'Cause I know your confidence. I don't care what nobody says. You was an undefeated fighter. You were stopping everything, running through everything. This is your first loss as a professional. So your confidence might be a little shaken. So get your confidence back and then get back to it. You know, because this last week another undefeated heavyweight lost, and George Arias, 18-0 guy, got stopped in the third round. You know, I talked to his coach too. The day right after, and I like what his coach said, like that. Yeah, we're gonna really see that. That's what I said. Sometimes a loss is the best thing, man, for a fighter because it makes you reevaluate and you really see who you are. That's why I said he don't. There's nothing to hold his head on, hang his head on. He lost to a better fighter tonight. that came and executed. And he said, leading up to the fight, he was confident. He followed through with everything that he said he was going to do, and he did. So you got to respect that, man. Man, these chips is good. Yo, I'm gonna eat two more. You heard me? You heard me say two more, right? Watch it turn to more than two. I gotta have the willpower. That was one. Right? Mm. See, I'm trying to savor the crunches on them. All right. I said two, so look, I'm gonna chill. I only can eat one more. But you know how that goes, right? I might eat one more while I'm on the live. And then when I shut this live down, I'm gonna destroy the bag. See how I keep it tall with y'all? See how I keep it tall with y'all? 'Cause I ain't gonna stay on that long, man. I'm looking at the time. I know I had 40 minutes on the dryer. So I've been on here with y'all for 16, you know? Just giving you my little breakdown. But yo, the Chinaman is 39, man. Um, he's technically sound. I like what I see from him. Uh, him and Usyk, I think Usyk is a totally different fighter, man. I think if he fights Usyk, man, I know he's way bigger than Usyk, but he's kind of slow to me. It was just like Joe Joyce. He was very well prepared for Joe Joyce. I think if he fights Usyk, the angles, the footwork, Usyk is different, bro. Usyk is different. It's just Joe Joyce was like right in front of him. You know, Joe Joyce was tapping him. I just don't think I don't think he could beat Usyk, man. I think it'll be a good fight, but I don't think he could beat Usyk or give him angles. Usyk is like a heavyweight Lomachenko, bro. Angles, footwork, you know. Too bad what's their man have a rematch clause, man. You know, maybe he did. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I think if Joe Joyce works on a couple of things, um, he could do something. Because the only thing that it was just his defense, man. His head was just on the line. His head was on the line all night. You know, it was a sitting duck. It was just right there, man. That's what he got to work on. But like I'm gonna tell you, with him, it might be hard, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right? Real boxing heads is gonna get this. A lot of y'all is gonna go fly right over your head. Right? The reason why it might be hard for him to fix those things because of his name, the Juggernaut. All 14 of his fights, he's been fighting the same pretty much. His calling card was that he walks through punches. He has a grenade chin. You even heard um Tim Bradley and what's the name on the telecast speak on it. You know, that's his calling card. He tried that same calling card tonight, and the Chinaman just, you know, exposed it, man. Exposed it. And he said he was, man. Al Money in the building. What's going on, dog? Um, he said he was, man. So I was impressed by the Chinaman. I just don't think he could beat Usyk, you know. But I was impressed. 39 years old. He got to put his foot to the gas pedal now, though. So Usyk, who did they say Usyk was in discussions with? Was it Daniel the boy? Usyk is gonna stop him, man. That fight, I see Usyk slaughtering him, man. To be honest with you, I see Usyk really slaughtering him because if you take Daniel the boy's last fight, when he got off the canvas and was able to win, he should have never got that win. His opponent, His corner failed him, but more importantly, his opponent failed himself. He had him hurt. He basically had him stopped. He just didn't finish, and then he let him back into the fight and got stopped his damn self. But you're gonna see it's levels. Usyk, if they do make that fight, I know they said they was in negotiation. Usyk is just gonna slaughter him, man. Um, Jared Anderson is back July 1st. I don't know who his opponent is. They're giving him a hometown fight in Toledo, Ohio. Have yet to know who his opponent is, but I think it's time for Jared to really start stepping it up too now, right? Yeah. I know last week he said he feels he's the best heavyweight. Um, so now he got to start getting the competition, the competition. Who's really out there for him to fight to put him over the hill right now, right? As a heavyweight. For those of y'all that say, here's a couple of y'all in here. Who's really out there for you know because we just see Joe Joyce get knocked off, right? For now, Jared Anderson, like I said, he's back July 1st. What names are out there in the heavyweight division? That'll be a good fight for him right now. So he can really get to the next stage. You know who I would like to see him fight, but I know they wouldn't take the fight right now, right? Big Shot. Remember Big Shot before he lost to FA in January? He was confident. He had a lot of swag, right? He was confident. Maybe that'd be a good fight for him. But I don't know if he'd do it because that'll be back to back losses for him if he loses the big baby. I know people were saying that he should fight FA. I don't think that fight will happen. I'm gonna tell you why. They're managed by the same management. That's a conflict of interest, you know. But that would be a good fight. But how the business of boxing is set up. I know y'all can't relate to that, and I know y'all like, damn. So how can you relate? Well, I'm in the game, man. I'm in the game. I'm giving y'all gems. I give y'all gems over here, man. But who could Jared Anderson fight next? I was hoping Joyce won, man. I was hoping he won, because then possibly down the line that could have been a fight. Him and Jared Anderson. And now he got knocked off. And I know, like, see the Chinaman, he's not, listen, right now, fight, that was a big victory for him. He would never fight Big Baby right now because that's low risk, high reward. Right now, he's in position to get a Usyk fight. He's the interim champion, so he's just gonna play his cards right now. So who could Jared Anderson fight July 1st, man? Who's out there? Who's out there? Um, Maybe he could get a PBC fighter. Cause not for nothing, pay attention to what's going on. A lot of the PBC fighters are going other places. You got Adam Kowanowski. Hopefully, I said that right. Big Adam. He's on that Edgar Berlanga card. Uh, June 24th at the theater at Madison Square Garden. That's a former PBC heavyweight. He's fighting on the DAZN Matchroom card. So who can Big Baby get July 1st? Who's out there, man? In the heavyweight division that could put him over the top. Like I said, Big Shot. But I know Big Shot, David McWaters probably won't throw him away yet, just yet. Because he still felt like, I talked to some people behind the scene, he felt like he beat FA at the Turning Stone. I don't know. He felt like he beat FA. I don't think so. I think FA's right hand, right? And shout out to Big Shot. Big Shot was like a LDBC heavyweight. They was pushing his narrative. They was pushing his line. Because he was a former Wilder sparring partner, yada yada. All that good stuff. He went out there against FA and laid an egg, bro. He was scared of that right hand. But if you was eating Wilder's right hand, you should have been able to walk through FA's, right? If that makes any sense. But he didn't. Well, I'm eager to see who Brad Goodman and Bruce, two Hall of Fame matchmakers, bring to the table for Toledo, Ohio's own Jared Anderson. That's July 1st. You know, July 1st. But shout out to the Chinamen. Yeah, you hear these girls in the park a lot. They see me doing my thing. They're right next to me. We at the laundry, man. Fight World, what up, man? Blunts, what up, man? Yo, definitely go check out my video I just dropped on the crash dummy, the DHP crash dummy. So I'm giving y'all real sauce, man. A lot of dudes be scared to call out uh lame stuff, right? That's lame, right? Um, cause for whatever reason, especially YouTubers, man. YouTubers be they love catering to Bill Haney, right? Yo, Bill Haney, DHP are the biggest cappers, bro. And tomorrow I definitely ain't gonna do it tonight because once I go home, I'm kicking it with the family once I leave the laundromat. But tomorrow I'm gonna really break it down, right? I'll break it down. I'm gonna take champ size interview with Bill Haney, right? And show you how Bill Haney is the biggest capper on YouTube. But he does it on YouTube because he knows like most YouTube content creators, they just like they don't a lot of these so-called big channels, they not big, bro. I'm telling you why. Because if you were really that big, right, your flex should be different, right? But their flex ain't like they get a guy like him to come on there and they just let him just do what he wants to do, right? But I'm glad he said and did the stuff that he said on Champ Side's interview with him, right? Because I was able to use that, right? In my video that I just did in addressing his fight at clout chasing off of my family. Because that's what he's doing. He fights tomato cans, but yeah, he's calling for jihad, right? And my brother was turned all the way up max volume. He said we will take him at 160 right now. He claims he's fighting May 20th, but like I said, his opponent is not out there yet. Who's your opponent? You guys are gonna DHP is gonna pay for another tomato can from you, and then the YouTubers, different people, uh, will act like you're a killer. Meanwhile, you're not even a gorilla. You're fighting nobodies. But that's neither here nor there. But like I said, tomorrow I'm really gonna dissect that down because I like what Bill was telling Champside when he was talking about Shakur Stevenson doing publicity stunts because it's like Amari Jones is doing the same thing. If I go off of Bill Haney's formula, because if you're calling a fighter out, like Bill said about Shakur was calling out Devin, but yet he didn't get the authorization from his promoters or the people that put the fight up. So did Amari get the authorization from you? Are you going to pay for the fight, Mr. Haney? But see, we're going that tomorrow. We're going that tomorrow, man. That's tomorrow, man. I got about 2 more minutes. I'm at the 30-minute mark. I want to go in there and get my clothes and then go to the crib and kick it with the fam. I think we having think the reason why I'm busting this down. I think my wife went to the seafood spot, man. We about to have some seafood. Nah, man. That's why I didn't want to go too extra ham. You see, I held it down. Look, I still got one more chip to eat. I only ate one. I said I was gonna bust down two more. I'm just chilling. Yeah, one thing about this laundromat where I'm at, right? It'd be a lot of hobos, the bums, up here. They out right now, man. It's raining a little bit, man. I would give this guy my extra change, but I know he's not gonna go get nothing to eat. He's gonna go get a Cobra or something. He's over there trying to get some change from these girls. They looking at me like I'm gonna help them. I'm not gonna help y'all. Give him a quarter or two. Give him $1. He'll go in there and get a King Cobra, and that's what he really wants. They want something to drink. If you know, you know. But listen, we're gonna tap out. Like I said, I gave y'all a quick half hour, man. Salute to my guy WCS and all the good brothers that I build with behind the scenes, on the scenes, and all that. Yo, Bill Haney, man, tell your fighter stop the capping. But that, like I said, man, that the capping don't fall far from the captain. A lot of WWF, man. and a lot of you YouTube channels that get him on your platform, man, you guys, man, know your worth, man. Know your worth, know your value, man. Especially if you think, your views and your audience makes you important. That's how you got to carry it, man. See, somebody like me, right, that I don't do views, right? But I guarantee you, if I get some of these people on my platform, they can't talk that jive turkey talk or try to finesse me. You feel me? They can't. They can't. See, a lot of the YouTubers that are quote unquote big channels, you get certain personalities on your show, and they just finesse the hell out of you. And that'd be letting me know right there that, you know, you're a jive turkey too. For real. It is what it is. But like I said, let me go in here, get these clothes, get to the crib, get my seafood on. Everybody be blessed, man. Be good, man. Definitely check out my video, man. It's only like 5 minutes, but it's real authentic sauce. It's not none of this what Earl Spence was mad about. And shout out to WCS earlier, man. Great piece. Definitely check out my video on Earl. All in his feelings. All in his feelings. Dissing his own peoples, man. He's dissing you, BFTV, aka R. Kelly. He's dissing you, Keon, Everything Boxing Talk. He's dissing you, Fanon. He's dissing you, Dookie Brown. He's dissing you, Blue Blood. He's dissing you, the other weirdo guy. Because you were the ones that do the videos on him. Like I said, he hasn't fought since last April. But you guys are the ones constantly doing videos and pushing his line. You know why he gets mad? Because the ones that don't push his line come on and expose how he moves and how a lot don't add up. And what does he do? Instead of getting at them, he tries to categorize all YouTubers. So he's talking about y'all. Hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed that sauce. Let's close on that, man. Get out your feelings, champ. Get a date and get in the ring, champ. Champ! 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 Shout out to Keith Thurman, man. Congratulations on the newborn and all that, man. Close with some vintage sauce.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Denny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose.
Work, Chris, work, body. Nice, good body shot. Body shot, Chris. Good body shot. See what it is. See what it is. Powered up by that Jackal Seamoss. Yeah. Definitely. Ooh, that's that Jackal Seamoss right there. Just putting that work. How was that work, man?
Good, 8 rounds.
Yeah. With February what?
February 13th, tune in.
That's right.
ESPN Plus, tune in.
Yes, sir. This is the one right here. Jahad Tucker. Follow him on Instagram. Y'all seeing them all over. Major interviews. We just getting started. 2021, big things coming.
21 takeover, 2022, all the rest of the years to come.
That's it. Thank you for your time, champ.
I take my shit in stride, nigga. I'm a man at the end of the day, nigga.
That's real.
Niggas don't owe me nothing. I don't owe niggas nothing.
You right?
We got friends out here this day that don't post shit. How many friends you know never post nothing you did, nigga? That you grow with?
A lot.
Thank you. I got the same shit. I got a friend with that right now. Don't do shit. I'm taking them niggas with me. Hell no. You gonna stay right there, nigga, when I go. You don't show the same love I show niggas. I show everybody love. Like, you supposed to show that back. Niggas be on your page. Niggas won't like your shit. Why follow me?
You right.
You'll stroll right past a nigga page. You'll look at it and won't like it. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Talk to him.
Delete yourself, nigga. Why are you here? Bitches too, why
Delete
y'all here,
yourself.
man? Delete yourself. Why are you here?
That's fire.
Delete yourself. It don't make sense, son. It's just crazy. And niggas will be looking at you like you wrong when you get on and leave, niggas too.
Yeah, facts.
You right.
They'll be looking at you like you did something wrong. No, nigga, you did something wrong. You ain't support me, nigga.
You ain't do shit.
The one and only Boxing Guru, aka Wild Behavior. I'm here with the Sauce Talk Boxing Podcast.
Thank you,
Support
Chip.
us.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.